As Nigeria grapples with the impacts of dollarization and the cost of doing business, businesses and policymakers alike are searching for solutions to navigate these challenging times. With startups heavily relying on technology imports and the increased cost of purchasing equipment and software licenses hurting business bottom line, it is becoming harder to sustain growth and provide competitive services without passing on the increased cost to clients. Addressing these challenges and more, Zoho, an Indian global technology company, as part of its Zoho for Startups program, announced its partnership with Startup South, an organization that works towards the development of startups from South and Southeast Nigeria. The organization will also be providing its contract management solution, Zoho Contract, free for 3 months to help businesses improve compliance with the Nigeria Data Protection Law. These announcements were made on the sidelines of Zoho Leaks Nigeria, the company's annual user conference held in Lagos recently. The organization announced that it grew by 50% in Nigeria in 2022, attributing its success to its transnational localism strategy of being locally rooted while staying globally connected, as Zoho is also one of the few vendors in Nigeria today that continues to provide their offerings in Naira, thereby protecting businesses from fluctuating dollar rates and ensuring that the enterprise technology remains accessible to businesses of all sizes.
This is our presence, as I mentioned, more than 150 countries. The blue dots, the blue pins are all our offices. Every single one of them has an office. And proudly, we have an office in Lagos today as well. We talked about privacy focused and why this is so important. Religious, actually, it is religious for us to be focused on privacy. We are compliant with all sorts of laws and regulations and standards from privacy and data protection perspective. GDPR there as well. We have also POPI in South Africa and also now NPA next year, sliding activity. However, for us, data privacy and security is not a compliance issue. It's not a compliance challenge. It's a moral and ethics challenge before compliance. We see Nigeria as a very, as I said, as a very dynamic country in terms of business market, business community and all of that. And our expansion to Nigeria has been to support the small and medium enterprises and large customers. In Nigeria, we established our business, our office. We have a growing team of 10 people today, which are focused on customer service and customer support. And we're expanding this team. The team is currently working out of Lagos, but we have plans to expand into the other regions of the country and make sure that businesses of all size and walks of life, they get to use Zoho to digitalize their processes, to go through the digital transformation journey with a solution that is easy to use, very easy to adopt, and it is extremely reasonable to afford. So the business do not have to think twice before making that decision to go for Zoho versus somebody else.
Zoho for Startups is a program designed to empower startups with access to Zoho's diverse suite of business applications and resources. The eligible startups will have access to Zoho Wallet credits valid for 360 days and access to consultation and support through workshops. The goal is to provide early-stage startups with what they need to scale, evolve, and succeed.
The idea behind Zoho Startup is to help businesses actually use technology without having to carry the burden of the cost implication. We all know that cost of technologies can be very expensive, and also when you're trying to build something, you don't want the weight of, am I going to pay for this? I'm not sure that money will come. We don't want you to have that weight on you. So that is why we are partnering with Startup Ecosystem. Now, to be part of that, you need to be part of a community like Startup South and some other that we're going to be announcing in the nearest future. You have to be part of that, apply through them, and then we now give you the access to the credits, and you can use it anyhow you want. You can use it within 6 months or 1 year. You can use it to try the entire product or just one product, depending on what you think suits your business. That is how we can work with you to help you scale your business.
Launched in India in 2017, this program has been successfully expanded to Brazil, Indonesia, and Australia. The Nigerian economy, like many others, is closely tied to the global currency market, and recent shifts in the value of the naira against the US dollar have raised concerns among businesses and investors alike.